Here we go. Don't you know gangsters need love too, baby? Woo. Won't you come to the block? I'll take it to the top, baby. Yeah! The year was 1992. Dr. Dre was working on the Chronic album. Primetime Michael Jordan just got his second NBA championship, and unfortunately, riots broke out on the streets of Los Angeles in response to the police brutality against Rodney King. But through all the craziness, we had some good music to keep our spirits up. On the East Coast, you had boom bap, aggressive break beats over jazz samples, soul samples. But on the West Coast, you had that smooth, laid back, psychedelic vibe with the punchy bass lines and the mesmerizing synth leads. So today, homies and homettes, we're taking it back to Grove Street, West Side. In this video, we're making a beat like it's 1992. Let's go!
Oh shit, here we go again.
So for this video, I'm bringing the dinosaurs back out. We got my MPC 60, which I still use today to make modern records, so this is my baby. And we got the analog tape machine. I'll be using the tape machine to monitor everything through and to record down to once we're done. So no DAWs, no computers for this one. Back in '92, they either recorded to tape machines or hard disk recorders. So let's stay true to the era and let's get into these drums. So for the drums, I sampled this bad boy right here, the Oberheim DX. These do not have MIDI unless you add it on, so I don't like to sequence things on that. And I'm gonna go ahead and sample a couple of other little drum machines I have laying around, like my Alesis SR16, and we're gonna kind of put a little Frankenstein kit together for this West Coast G-Funk thing we're about to do. Let's do this. Hey. Hey, hey, yeah. Woo. Now I'm gonna throw in some ghost notes for this kick, like this, right here. Yeah. Subtleties, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. Woo. Let's add a little feel with this conga. Yeah. Woo. Let me grab my 40 ounce. This is water. Yeah. Coming to the spot. Hey, going to the top. Hey. I don't know if y'all can hear this through your computer speakers, but I got this subtle 808 that I'm gonna lay in on the one of the kick. Here we go. Put on headphones, you can hear it. Woo! Time for the keys. All right, y'all, now it's time for the bass. This is the foundation. This is the meat and potatoes. The number one with extra cheese on it. See, now I'm making myself hungry.
I'll have 2 number 9s, a number 9 large, a number 6 with extra dip.
So for that funky synth bass, they usually use the Mini Moog, but I also really like the Prophet 5. It has this nice, warm, organic-like sound to it. So that's what we're going to use for the bass. Let's do it. Here we go. Don't you know gangsters need love too, baby? Woo. Won't you come to the block? I'll take it to the top, baby. Yeah! All right, y'all, so now that we have our foundation sequenced out in the drum machine, it's time for probably the most daunting part of this process, is dealing with this tape machine, which is stressful, which is why we need to talk. Let's rap real quick. So as you may already know, being a creative, especially in the music industry, is very stressful. We're worried if we're gonna get paid, we hit writer's block, and sometimes we wonder if we're good enough in the first place. On top of that, a lot of us have day jobs and a family to take care of. All of this is why I decided to partner with today's sponsor, BetterHelp. So guys, I'm getting married this year, and my fiance and I have both started therapy, not just for our marriage, but also for our mental health and to lower stress. And here's a secret. Studies show that stress can block your creativity. That's crazy. BetterHelp connects you with a licensed therapist who is trained to listen and give you helpful, unbiased advice. First, you go to their site. You can use my link in the description, betterhelp.com/jdiggs. You answer a few questions, and BetterHelp will match you with a professional who has years of experience helping people with struggles just like yours. You can do it from your phone, your computer, over a phone call, video call, or messaging. Whatever you vibe with, homie. It's the easiest possible way to start talking to a therapist. You'll be matched to a therapist, usually within 48 hours, so you can get started fast. Let BetterHelp connect you to a therapist who can support you, all from the comfort of your own home. Visit betterhelp.com/jdiggs or choose JDiggs at sign up and enjoy a special discount on your first month. Now let's get back to the show and deal with this tape machine. So what I want to do is lay down some live instruments over this MIDI sequence that we have. But to do that, first I have to bounce it down to the tape machine. And I finally figured out how to sync my MPC60 to the tape machine using something called Synth time code. Basically what that means, the MPC has a mode where it can spit out this really annoying sound, which sounds like this. And then you record that sound to the tape machine on one of the tracks, and then when you play it back, the MPC can actually read that sound. It's actually pretty amazing to me that they were able to do something like that back in the 60s, 70s, and 80s, but it's pretty cool. So let me go ahead and do that, and I'll be right back. So now we're gonna start adding layers. I have my Oberheim OB6 over here on the wall, and I'm controlling it with this MIDI controller right here, and I have this little soft brass sound that I wanna layer over this. Check this out. All right, so now we're gonna make that West Coast lead sound. And right here I have the Behringer Model D, which is a really good emulation or recreation of the Mini Moog Model D. It sounds really great. Right now I have this Prince sound built in here. But we're not using that, so let's go ahead and make that West Coast lead. So basically, I wanna make it really high. Basically, bring the cutoff down. And let's see what the triangle waves sound like. It's close, but not quite. Takes off some of the attack. Just a lit glide. There's a lot you can do with this sound. I can make it more detuned. I like that. Let's go with that. Woo! Bridge time. Let's go. All right, guys, so now we're sitting here at my Fender Rhodes. We have the track, the MIDI sequence down on tape, and now I'm gonna overdub the Fender Rhodes on top of what we got. Let's do this. right, y'all, so now let's add a little bit of guitar. I'm not a guitar player whatsoever, but I'm just gonna add a couple little plucks on there. I'm just putting little fills in there, you know. So here we are at the final step. We've been through it all. We did the drums on the MPC, we sequenced the bass, the keys, laid in the Fender Rhodes, we did the Synth, and now it's time to hear what it sounds like back off the tape. I did a little bit of EQing, a little bit of treatment over here on my mixer, nothing fancy. Now we're gonna hear what it sounds like off the analog tape, no DAWs, no computers. So let's see what we got. But first, let me change the atmosphere a little bit. Yeah, let's do it. Thank you guys for rocking out with me. If you made it this far in the video, be sure to leave 3 fire emojis so I know who the real homies are. Also, let me know what your favorite West Coast hip hop song is. Leave that in the comments. Personally, my favorite is It Was a Good Day by Ice Cube. It's not a G-Funk song, but it definitely has that laid back West Coast vibe. So let's talk about it in the comments. And if you like this video, be sure to like the video and hit subscribe if you want more videos like this. I upload at least once a week and we talk about music production, synthesizers, pretty much anything that has to do with this world of sound. But until next time, big homie, peace. Peace out, y'all.